Hi everyone, it's Greg Pattinson here, Chief Executive of Food Bank South Australia, and I'd just like to give everyone an update on what we've been doing and what's coming up for us in the future. It's fair to say we've come out of the COVID year 2020 in pretty good shape. We've got a large amount of food that's gone out, and in fact Food Bank across Australia has hit a record year where we've distributed more than 48 million kilos of food to charities and to struggling families right across the country. We're not resting on our laurels. We're continuing to try to source that food this year, because one of the things that concerns us, of course, is the JobKeeper and Jobseeker payments coming off at the end of March. We're nervous, to say the least, about what impact that's going to have on the number of people that are seeking food assistance. So we're preparing ourselves here in Adelaide to be able to tackle that demand if that does indeed eventuate. We've been very busy here the last few months. Some of you may have seen we've opened up a new food hub recently in Murray Bridge, and we had the official opening of that a few weeks ago in February. And Bronwyn and her team of volunteers up there are doing a fantastic job in supplying the local community, and we've been well supported by the local Rotary clubs, Lions clubs, and by the council. So we're really excited about how well that's going. Across South Australia, where our school programs have now rolled out for another year, and apart from the normal school breakfast program, we're also doing our young women's packs, where we send sanitary products out to schools. We're doing lunch programs to selected schools. And this year, with the support of BHP, we're doing the BHP Building Health program, where hampers of food go to the most disadvantaged kids in the state every week. And we're aiming to send about 40,000 hampers out during the course of this year. So obviously that is a very large logistical exercise, and our ops team have been working overtime to try to make sure that all gets out. The future actually is looking very bright for us, and as we do all the time, we look at where the demand is required for food, and we then try to find the most efficient way of addressing that. And two of the areas that are on our radar at the moment are Alice Springs in Central Australia, and also Ceduna over on the west coast of South Australia. And we're very pleased to report that we're going to be opening a site in both of those locations sometime over the next 6 months with the support of Newmont Mining Company, where we've secured a site in Alice Springs, and we'll be setting that up as a food hub and distribution warehouse in the near future, and employing local people, hopefully Indigenous people, to be able to run the food hub. So we see ourselves as being a very important cog in the community in Alice Springs. There is no food relief agencies there at the moment, certainly none of Food Bank's size and scale, and all the various stakeholders and charities and agencies and the councils we've been dealing with have been very excited that we're going to be coming there. Some have been falling over themselves to do so, and we're also really pleased that the business community in Alice Springs has actually seen it as an opportunity to engage with us. They see what us coming to Alice Springs is actually providing an opportunity for them. Indirectly, we will obviously be saving a lot of the charities money on their food procurement, and that in turn will then flow through to their spending that money with local businesses in a more meaningful manner. But it also means that the people who are the recipients of the food will have a little bit more discretionary money to spend, and they may be able to then spend it on local businesses. So we see it as a bit of a win-win to set up in Alice Springs. In Ceduna, it's a different story. We've got a very large Indigenous population there, proportion-wise, even though it's only a small town. We are looking to set up a small food hub there, which will be serviced out of our Whyalla warehouse. And the challenge we have is how to actually get the product from Whyalla to Ceduna, but we're confident we can overcome that, and may well engage with the Ceduna Aboriginal Corporation and with the Ceduna Council to find the best way of getting food there. So on the subject of trucks, our mobile food hubs continuing to go from strength to strength. The mobile food hub sponsored by the RAA and the Riverland is still doing the 5 Riverland towns on a regular basis, probably every week. We've modified their run somewhat and we've now added in Peterborough into their distribution schedule. and it did the first run to Peterborough last week, and with a great deal of success. And in the future, we're looking for the mobile food hub to go to Broken Hill, because there is not really any food relief services there. The mobile food hub in Adelaide is still doing the bushfire zones. We've been supporting the bushfire victims ever since, well, for well over a year now. That will scale down to some degree in the next couple of months as the relief operations up there scale down. But we're still going to be sending the mobile food hub out each day, and we're looking at places like Flinders University for the international students, Victor Harbour, and also Mount Barker to try to bridge those gaps where there is not much food assistance at the moment. So all up, we've had a very busy year. Our staff have continued to work very, very hard to get the most food to the most people in need in the most efficient way possible. At the moment, if anyone's interested, we're looking for a fundraising coordinator. So if people knows anyone, or have got people who've got experience in that area, please come and contact us. We'd love to have you join the team. And also to all of our volunteers out there, thank you once again on behalf of all the staff here at Foodbank for all your hard work. We could not operate the way we do without the support of our volunteers, and we hope that it's as a rewarding experience for you as it certainly is for us. So thank you very much, everyone. That's all I have for now, and best wishes to you all for the next quarter.